Hi everyone, this is Mr. Ronald and welcome back. So, how are you doing today? I hope you're doing great. Now, it's another week, so it's another lesson for us. But before we study a new lesson, let's have a review. Okay, so last week we learned about the different components of an electrical circuit, a simple electrical circuit. So we mentioned 4 electrical components, right? The first one is this one. So this is a cell, right? Now the next component is this one. We have the light bulb. The next component is the wire, right? Okay, and then finally we have the bulb holder, right? Okay, so all these 4 components can help us make a simple electrical circuit. How does a cell work? Okay, so last time also we learned how this torch works. So this torch works because of cells, right? So the cell pushes electricity. Okay, we call the movement of electricity as electric current. Okay, so inside this torch are 2 cells, right? So let's open it. Let's look at them. So this is the first cell, as you can see. Okay, I'm gonna put it inside. Okay, and then we have the second cell. I'm also gonna put it inside. Okay, let's see what's gonna happen. Okay, so I'm gonna put the cap back on. Okay, let's see. This torch works, right? Okay, so in a torch, the current flows from one end of the cell, okay, to the other end, and then to the next cell, okay, next cell's end, and then to the next end, through the bulb, and then back to the cells. Okay, so for example, okay, so if we have this, right, we have these cells right here. Okay, we're gonna put like a bulb on top like this. Okay, and we're gonna be needing wire to connect them. So I have here wire. Okay, so let me just hold it like this. Okay, and let's put the wire. So look, okay, there you go. Okay, so you see it works, right? Okay, now let's talk about the other components. So the other components are bulb holder. So the bulb holder has a very simple job. It holds the bulb like this. Okay, so if you put it like this, then you don't have to hold the bulb for a long time. Okay, and then as you can see, the bulb holder has these 2 screws. You can put your wire and then you can connect them. Now the wire is like your bridge, right? So it connects the different components, right? So those are our different components. So this is a switch. This is the switch that you can find in your house, right? And that's a light right there, okay? So let's see what's gonna happen if we turn on the switch. So the light turns on. Okay, now let's try to turn off the switch. So the light went off, right? Okay. As you have seen, the switch turns on and off the circuit. When the switch is closed, the light will, or the bulb will light up. When the switch is open, it will break the circuit and then the light will go off. Okay, now let's try to make a simple switch. Okay, So we're gonna need a few things. So we're gonna need a cardboard. Actually, this is a cardboard. I put tape around it. Okay. And then you're also going to need these fasteners, butterfly fasteners. Then we're gonna need some paper clips, like this one. Okay, this paper clip right here. And then, of course, we're gonna need some wires, like this one right here. Okay, right. So let's try to put them. Oh, and also we're gonna need a knife. But be careful when you are gonna use a knife. Make sure if you wanna do this experiment, make sure you ask for an adult's supervision or help, your mom or dad. Okay, right. Okay, I already prepared our materials. So what you're gonna do is you're going to poke holes into your cardboard like this, and then you're gonna insert the fastener in it. Okay, and then you make sure they are not touching each other here. Okay, and then the fastener, or sorry, the paper clip, you have to remove this rubber here. Okay, and it should look like this. Okay, then you're gonna put it on one of the fasteners with the wire. Okay, and on the other end, you're gonna put a wire. Now this wire is connected to the bulb holder here, and this is your bulb, and then it's also connected here. So how can we make it work? Of course, we need cells, right? Okay, so we're gonna put it, they're connected, so we're gonna put it here like this. Okay, let me put it on like this way. Okay, let's try this way. So as you can see, this is open. So there is a break in the circuit, so it's not connected, right? That's why the bulb is not lighting. So now let's try to close the circuit. So we're gonna put this paper clip here to this part of the fastener. Okay, can you see that? So it's working, right? Isn't it amazing? So let's try to open it again and break the circuit. There you go. So it's not working, okay, because the electricity is not in a continuous path. So there's a break here. So if electricity is here, so it means it cannot jump to this fastener in here. But if we try to close it again, okay, you see that the circuit is complete and it works, right? Okay, so now let's try to use a real switch like this one, okay, instead of the one we made a while ago. Okay, all right, so we're gonna remove the wire from our switch, cardboard switch. Okay, we're gonna put it here in the holes of the switch right here. Okay, and we're gonna do it for the other one like this. Okay. And let's try to use our cells. Okay, let's see. So let's try to turn it on. Oh, it also works. Let's try to turn it off. Okay, so the circuit is broken, or there's a break in the circuit. That's why the light goes off. If I turn it on, okay, the circuit is complete. Okay, and the electricity can flow in a continuous path. Okay, similarly, we can also use what we call a electric kit. So an electric kit, you can buy these in some stores. Okay, so an electric kit like this, okay, can also help you learn about electrical circuit. So they also have different components. So these blue things are called the wires. Okay. Now this is the bulb. This one is holding the cell. Okay. So we call it cell holder. So that's another electrical component. This is the switch. As you can see, it says on and off. Okay. And then this is the light bulb, or the bulb right here. Okay. So the bulb is, of course, is being held by this bulb holder. So the bulb and the bulb holder are here. Bulb holder, the wire, the switch, and another component is the cell holder. So you see these like thing. This is where you're going to insert your wires. Okay, so I already made it like this. Okay, so I need to connect these two because it's broken. I'm gonna use this one. Okay, I'm also gonna connect it with this one. Okay, now as you can see, the switch here is off because it's broken, right? So let's try to push it down, and let's try to see what's gonna happen. Okay, do you see what happened? So the light went on, right? Okay, I removed my finger, it went off again. Now it's on, and now it's off. Now it's on and off. Okay, so this is called electrical kit or electronic kit, which you can buy in some stores, maybe in Amazon if you want. Okay, so what did we learn today? So we learned new components of an electrical circuit. The first one is the switch, right? You can also make a switch using some materials at home. Okay, and the second component that we learned is the cell holder. Okay, this one right here. Okay, now what does a switch do? A switch closes and opens and closes a circuit. If it closes the circuit, so it means there's no break in the circuit, it's continuous, then the light goes on. Now if a switch breaks or is open, then the light will go off. So the switch helps us in many ways. Like for example, it helps us in conserving energy. You don't want your light to be on for like the entire day, right? Of course, you want to turn off your light when you want to go to sleep, right? Because it's easier to sleep when the lights are off, right? Okay, so that's it for today. I hope you learned something new. I hope you learned something interesting. And if you have the materials or the components in your house, then you can try to do this experiment as well. Okay, so I'll see you in the next video. Have a good day. Bye bye.